Jesus tells a story, a parable, about an invitation that was more important than any other. Let's dive into Matthew chapter 22. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a huge wedding feast for his son. The king sent his servants to call the people he had already invited. But guess what? They refused to come. So the king tried again. He sent more servants, saying, 'Hey, my feast is ready. The best food is prepared. Everything is perfect. Please, come to the wedding.' But the invited guests just brushed it off. One went to his farm, another to his business. They were too busy. Some of them actually attacked the king's servants, beat them, and even killed them. The king was furious, as any father would be. He sent his army to deal with those murderers and burn their city. Then the king turned to his servants and said, 'The wedding feast is ready, but the people I invited weren't worthy. So go out to the main streets, invite everyone you can find.' The servants went out and gathered all sorts of people, good and bad, until the wedding hall was packed. The king came in to see his guests and noticed one man who wasn't wearing the proper wedding clothes. The king asked him, 'Friend, how did you get in here without wedding clothes?' The man was speechless. So the king ordered his servants to tie him up and throw him out into the darkness, where there would be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Jesus finished the story with this powerful line, "Many are invited, few are chosen." This parable is packed with meaning. The king is God, the son is Jesus, and the wedding feast is the invitation to God's kingdom. The first guests who refused the invitation represent those who heard God's call but rejected it, choosing their own worldly concerns instead. The second group, the people from the streets, represents all of us. God's invitation is open to everyone, no matter who you are or what you've done. But what about the man without wedding clothes? The wedding garment symbolizes the righteousness that comes from faith in Jesus. It's not something we can make ourselves. It's a gift from God. We can't just show up to God's party on our own terms. We need to accept the gift He offers through His Son. So, the question for us today is, have we accepted the invitation? And are we wearing the wedding clothes that God has provided? It's an open invitation, but it requires a response. Thanks for watching. If this story spoke to you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights from the Bible. See you next time.